Francis Maxwell back on TYT Sports, second Champions League clip. That's 4 clips in 2 days, and you thought I was going to New York and going to forget about everyone and anyone and not do any clips, but then of course Celtic go and smash Anderlecht 3-0. Everybody's a winner. Of course I have to talk about it. But regardless of that, Manchester United look good as well. And they, back in the Champions League, convincing win in the first game, very convincing win in the second game. And rather than go into the analysis of that, I wanted to pose this generic question, which, by the way, take with a pinch of salt, it's early doors. But are English teams going to kick the curse? Now, I'm not talking about the curse of, okay, they're going to go on and win this thing. That's way far and away within their reach, I think, this year. It's, for me, it's either PSG or Real Madrid, and I've already stated that, but I think Real Madrid still, in the end, will look good. But at the moment, as I mentioned on the previous clip, PSG are the favourites. They just destroyed Bayern Munich. You don't just beat Bayern Munich 3-0. That's like beating your grandfather at chess easily, if he's still, like, right there, able to play. Poor comparison. New York's getting to my head. But regardless of that, Manchester United, convincing victory. Manchester City, looking good. Tottenham Hotspur, looking very good. Liverpool, they're the one that seems to be trailing at the back. 2 points from 2 games. They don't look that good. But by this point last year, Arsenal struggling. They will get to the round of 16, as you know. But have we seen Champions League performances like this from Manchester United now, Tottenham, Manchester City, Chelsea with a great comeback against a very good Atletico Madrid team again? I don't think Diego Costa enjoyed that. But that isn't something you've seen from English teams. They lacked character in the Champions League. Manchester City has been flying the flag for English football teams in the past couple of years, and then you know that they're going to struggle in the latter stages. But to have them collectively put up some strong performances, is this a sign that they're starting to get back to their ways, or is it just early doors and I'm jumping the gun? And take that, as I mentioned, with a pinch of salt, because I don't usually jump the gun with English teams. I'm on the other side of the criticism. I'm laughing at people who are like, England are going to win the World Cup after beating Slovakia 2-0. It's different in this situation because I'm watching these games closely. I watched Tottenham closely yesterday, and they showed just so much character on a team that, with such young players, gets stronger. The chemistry gets stronger every year. They lose Kyle Walker, but then they still look like they're going to be holding it together. I do hope that they keep hold of all those players they have and see how good they can be. Because when Dele Alli's connecting with Harry Kane and Eriksen, as we know, is just the glue, the really phenomenally talented glue that's up top for that lineup, and I think that they look very good. Now Manchester United added a lot of moving pieces this year, a lot of big transfers. Lukaku scored, what, 8 and 8 before this game? No one talked about that because Lukaku is expected to score goals. His agent even came out and says no one's saying anything about it. It's like it's standard practice. I think that's more of a compliment than anything else. You don't want him screaming from the rooftops, he's got 8 and 8, let's see what happens. It's business as usual for Lukaku. He's expected to score those goals. So for Manchester United, it's almost unknown territory that they can go to a game and be convincingly, I don't know, proud of the way that their team played in a Champions League performance. We know a couple of years back it wasn't the best situation. So to come back to the Champions League this year, Jose Mourinho knows and loves the tournament, won it in the past, as we know, with Inter Milan and Porto, which they won the year after they beat Celtic. I didn't think I was going to come back round to being depressed at that point, but Celtic won 3-0. So maybe the clip should be, are British teams ready to install themselves? Because you know when Celtic wins, they're British. When they lose, they're Scottish. Like Andy Murray. Anyway, just some food for thought. What do you think? Hit me in the comment section below. Get me on Twitter, Francis M. Maxwell, and on Instagram, Francis M. Maxwell. Also, if you see me in New York, say what's happening, what's up, how you doing. Saw a couple of people already, both TYT Main Show and TYT Sports fans, so it's always good to see that both shows have been recognised. I'll catch you later.